Hello everyone, my name is Dale and today on Inception Gaming I'm going to show you guys how you can craft up the wooden cage. Alright guys, before we get started, jump into your crafting screen and head on up into the Engram point screen like so and find the wooden cage Engram. So before we can craft it guys, we actually need to unlock this Engram, and to do that you need to make sure that you've got a couple of things before you start. Firstly, you need to make sure that you are at least level 12 in the game. You also need to make sure that you've got 10 Engram points readily available to spend, which you can unlock just by leveling up. You also need to have the wooden foundation Engram unlocked, and you also need to have the wooden wall Engram unlocked, so these two here as well. Alright then guys, to unlock this Engram, go ahead and single click on it like so, and you'll have this nice blue box around it, and then just double click on that Engram and it should unlock, and you know that you've done that right when the text has gone white instead of being blue. To craft the wooden cage then guys, you need to make sure that you've got a couple of resources. Firstly, you need 25 pieces of fibre, you then need 30 pieces of thatch, and then 110 pieces of wood. So to gather the fibre guys, head on up to a bush, make sure that you've got nothing equipped in your hands, hover over the bush, press the E key, and you will start harvesting plenty of fibre like so. To gather the thatch then guys, head on up to a tree with your pickaxe equipped in your hand, attack the tree with the pickaxe, and the thatch will start pouring into your inventory like that. And to gather the wood guys, go ahead and put your hatchet in hand, come up to another tree, attack the tree, and gather plenty of wood. Alright then guys, once you've got those resources, go ahead and jump into your crafting menu by pressing the V key and find the wooden cage Engram in the list. To craft this item then guys, simply hover over the Engram like so with your mouse, press the E key once and one of those will go ahead and craft up. The alternative way to do the exact same thing guys is by right clicking on this Engram, selecting craft one, and that will also craft one wooden cage as well. Let's say you wanted to craft a specific amount of these cages, you can go down to the craft amount by right clicking on the Engram, hover over craft amount, and this little side menu will appear. Using the right arrow and the left arrow is how you can specify the quantity that you want to craft. Once you've got the quantity in that little darkened box, select the OK key and that will go ahead and craft them up as well. And let's say you wanted to use as many of the resources that you've harvested as possible to craft as many cages as possible. You can do this just by coming over to the wooden cage Engram, right clicking on it like so, and selecting the craft all. Now the number that's just on the right hand side of that craft all there is indicating exactly how many you can craft based on the resources you've got in your inventory. So for me that's 4, but you guys might have a different number there. So if you want to do that, go ahead and select craft all, and that will go ahead and start queuing 4 of those for crafting. And the faster way to do all of that guys is by hovering over this cage Engram, selecting the A key. When you do that, it will go ahead and craft as many as you can. And this can actually be cancelled if you've accidentally done it. Hit the clear queue key. It will cancel off whatever one is queued up after the one that's already started to be crafted. And that will be cancelled, but it will finish the one that was started. And you'll get your resources back in your inventory like so. But if you wanted to do that, you can just go ahead, select A, and it will craft as many of those as possible. And there we have it guys, that is how you can craft up the wooden cage in Ark Survival Evolved. So if you found this guide helpful, go ahead and drop a like down below. Comment if you've got any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you guys as soon as I can. And of course, if you're new to the channel guys, don't forget to subscribe and just ding the little notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads on the channel. Guys, my name is Dale from Inception Gaming. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.